This is my Sunday service, right where I am, clearing my energy, opening my hands, lay all my worries down on the ground. Bodhisattva in my heart, I turn my whole self around.
Hello guys, happy Sunday. It's actually a good energy Sunday. I'm excited about this. It's probably going to be very late, so you may be doing this in the middle of the night or Monday or later in the week, but it's a lot of information that I had to get together, so it's taking a long time. There's a lot of audio clips to put together, so but this is excuse me, this is different. This is, dare I say, life-changing. A lot of shifts have come in the last couple weeks, and I did not do a Sunday service last Sunday. There's reasons. We'll get into all that. This is a big shift for the empaths, lightworkers, starseeds, blah, blah, blah. And we have to cover a lot, so I guess we'll hurry up and do a clearing and grounding. This is very important to do, especially before we listen to this today. If you do not listen to Sunday service, I suggest listening today. I know a lot of people, I can see a lot of people just go to where the messages are and skip the whole Sunday service. And I get it. Not everything is for everyone. This one, we need to listen to. Things are changing. Things are changing for you specifically and for the collective. But for you, this is life-changing stuff that has shifted. All right. If you're sensitive to sound, please turn your volume down for a couple seconds. We're going to shake up the energy. I should also say, for my coaching clients, there's going to be a little something extra. There's an extra video for you. I will send you the link. We're going to manifest some money via the video to show you that things have changed. Okay, let's get comfortable. Let's find a comfortable seat or bed or chair, whatever. Keep your spine straight, but not rigid. Then rest your hands loosely on your lap or by your sides, whatever is more comfortable for you. Close your eyes and take a deep breath in through your nose, then sigh it out through your mouth. Make a noise. Let it out. All right. We're going to start with, I want you to visualize soft glowing light just kind of hovering just above the crown of your head. Then as you breathe, this light starts to descend like a waterfall, right? It moves slowly down your face, your neck, and your shoulders. Everywhere it touches, the tension dissolves, okay? And imagine this light acting like a magnet. It's kind of pulling away any stagnant energy, any frantic thoughts you've had, or whatever emotional weight you gathered throughout the week. As the light flows down your chest and your spine, feel it rinsing all of your internal space. It carries away anything that doesn't belong to you, right? The expectation of other people, the noise of the world, any lingering thoughts of, I should have done that, I shouldn't have done that. It's taking that all away. Watch this gray, heavy energy just kind of melt off your skin and disappear into the floor, right? Leaving you feeling clear, spacious. You can take up space. All right, now shift your focus to the base of your spine or the soles of your feet, either one. And then imagine a thick, strong root beginning to grow downward into the earth, right? A root grows from your feet or the base of your spine, and it moves through the floor, through the soil, and deep, deep into the earth. And these roots are strong but flexible. Feel them stretching deeper with every exhale, right? It anchors you to be centered, steady. With this, you can feel a sense of security, right? You're supported by the ground beneath you. You don't have to hold yourself up alone. Keep focusing on your breath. Smooth and steady, in through the nose, out through the mouth. And on your next inhale, draw up a sense of stability from those roots. Let it fill your legs, your torso, your arms. You're now both clear and connected. Light at the top, rooted at the bottom. When you're ready, you're going to take 3 final purposeful breaths, okay? The first one is to acknowledge your renewed clarity. Breathe in and breathe out. The second, you feel your strength. Breathe that in and let it out. And the third and final one, you return your awareness to the room. Breathe it in and breathe it out. And when you're ready, kind of wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes, come back to where you are, and open your eyes. So for those who have been doing the work, and I know I generalize that a lot because I feel like I have this conversation with people all the time and I don't want to keep over-explaining things. So if you don't understand that, reach out and we'll talk about what the work is. But by this point, you should have at least begun doing the work on yourself. Okay, so for those people who, let's say, for the better part of a decade, it's been a slow process of quote-unquote doing the work, looking at your own traumas and why you do what you do and what you need to heal and seeing things from different perspectives, yada yada. Sped up around COVID, which I believe was part of the reason we had to go through COVID, to spend time alone and start introspection and self-reflection and all this stuff. Progressed from 2020 to 2025, and I know you're tired of me talking about what 2025 was, so I won't get into that, but that's how it's been going. So by 2026, most of you who, like I said, have done the work should have moments of, or a bigger capability to bliss out, as I say. Find joy in little things. You're able to let people throw their stuff at you and it doesn't really bother you anymore. You don't really react, that kind of thing. You're a little more blissful. But you may find that you're bouncing. I can easily calm down now. I can easily clear my energy now, but I can step outside and think it's a beautiful day and kind of bliss out at it, or see a pretty flower and kind of bliss. You have different, more capability to bliss out on things, right? Mixed with, and this is where it might get confusing, extreme lows, what feels like extreme lows. And it'll be I don't understand. I've done the work. I'm not letting things bother me. I see that failures are not failures. They were lessons, all the stuff. Spirit really wants you to look a lot of the times you're feeling that low vibe. It's not yours. You're still learning how sensitive you are to the collective's energy. And the collective's energy, let's face it, is really, really dark right now. And it's going to get darker as more things get exposed. This is all part of the process. Everything has to get exposed so we can clear it away. So, most of the time and I'm not saying you're never in a heavy energy, take care of your energy, but most of the time when it feels that heavy, at this point, when you've done the work, you're not totally reacting out of your traumas and all this stuff. It's the fact that over 2025 and continuing now, you've gotten much more sensitive to the collective energy. So when you know that, you can take the time, get quiet, okay, what I'm feeling, is this mine? No, it's not. So if it's not, I can let it go. I can clear it out. Do you know what I mean? And lightworkers, HSPs, empaths, they have a different... I wish I could show you what I see when I tap into you guys' energy, those of you that are lightworkers, empaths, and HSPs, and if you're listening, you probably are. Because it's actually a very beautiful energy, but I know when you're in it, you can't see it as well. But again, it makes your nervous system different. You have to be very sensitive to things because it's part of your healing gift. And I know a lot of us feel it as a gift and a curse. And that's exactly what I'm talking about. It's a gift. You've You've learned to separate your energy from the collective energy. You've learned or are learning to clear your energy. And without even trying, you're helping to clear the collective's energy, the energy of the people you come across, come in contact with, people you don't even notice. They drive by you or walk by you. So you have this nervous system and this ability to feel things differently than other people. You have this innate sensitivity, which is what helps you get the information you need, whether you're consciously doing it or not. You are so sensitive, so you grab that information without even trying, and you can use that to do the healing you're supposed to do. Again, whether you're actively trying to do it or you're subconsciously doing it. So you're like this finely tuned antenna that picks up information, again, consciously or subconsciously, so you can do whatever it is you're supposed to do with that information at that time. But what happens when it's unregulated, and I get unregulated, this is not a dig at anyone, you get overloaded, you get overwhelmed. And that's when it starts feeling that heaviness. And in some cases, you may feel ill, you just don't feel right. Headaches, stomach aches, feel like you're catching the flu or something. That happens when you get overloaded because, again, your antenna is out there and very strong now. And here's another big part is, okay, so the degree to which you are sensitive now so that you can get this information, collect this energy, put out the energy you're supposed to help with the healing. In addition to that, and like I said, the collective energy is very, very dark. We're now overwhelmed with, Wi-Fi signals and, you know what I mean? Like all the electronic stuff. And we're very sensitive to that as well. So we're taking all this in and it's overloading. And that's why you're feeling that darkness. And like I said, some people may even feel ill. And I know you're tired of me preaching, but this is why you have to consistently check in with your energy and clear it if you need to. Because yes, there's energy and information you have to take in because it's part of your path, why you're here, but there's all this extra shit, right? And it makes you overloaded and it makes you not able to do what you're supposed to do. I hope that makes sense. And you need to know there are, millions and millions of light workers on the planet right now. By far more than there's ever been in my lifetime, but more than that. So, when you're in this situation, you're an empath, HSP, light worker, starseed, and you feel like, oh my gosh, there's like no one else around me that gets it. They don't have this path, and it feels very lonely. Know that you're not alone. There's more light workers now than there's ever been. We are strategically placed though, right? Just like cell towers, right? You don't see a bunch of them next to each other. They're spread out. And that's what this is. And it's intentional and it is lined up this way. It's been set up this way. And we're all here at the same time because the earth is going through this transformation. And we're all put in our places, wherever that may be. And some of you, if you're like me, you have to move around a lot. It's all by design. It's all, so we're scattered all over. So there's enough of the light you're putting out all over the world. And it's part of this transformation. You have a role in this. I also have to say, being here as a starseed light worker empath at this time means this is not your first lifetime doing this. This is not for amateurs. This transformation, this period on earth is not for the amateurs. This is not your first time, which probably means you've got some persecution wounds, right? You could have been here in another lifetime as a healer of some sort, and you were probably called a witch and ridiculed, and you know what I mean? And so you've got those scars as well. So you've really got to go easy on yourself. Don't rush yourself. It's happening exactly the way it needs to. It's all unfolding exactly the way it needs to. It has your entire life, all your other lifetimes. This is pre-planned. This is predestined.